Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your reading for February 22nd, 2022. Please show me what everyone needs to know. Whoops. Let's do that again. Please show me what everyone needs to know here. Or see. Thank you. Sorry the camera's shaking. Hopefully it'll calm down when I stop moving. All right, your first card. Message from Spirit. Beautiful. Page of Pentacles in the upright. So there's an opportunity here. You could be getting a message. You could be getting a message about a gift, or you could be buying something, but there's some kind of opportunity that you're creating, getting, making, showing. You could be showing up for something. This is also an apprentice. There could be something about red and white because there are pink flowers behind her. I think they're cherry blossoms. And there's also a white deer, an albino deer. But it also looks like she's protecting that deer. All of a sudden that coin is looking a little bit like a shield. Like she's shielding herself and the deer from something, but it's not shielding herself from something aggressive because her arm is at the wrong angle for that. It's more like blocking out the light of some kind, blocking out like a shade, like she's using. It's a shade. Sorry, it's a shield to shade her eyes from something. So I don't know what that means. Inspiration is death in the upright, so that is an ending and a new beginning. It's almost like she's shielding herself from looking at the ending of something. You could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. This could also represent protection, and I could just be projecting here. But there is, I'm not going to go into it because it would take me too long to explain, but there's an element that I how do I want to say this? It's almost like there's some kind of, I'm being really careful here. Something to do with death being protective and somebody shielding the innocent. That white deer looks very, very innocent, and all he's doing is he's just grazing. And that Page of Pentacles, she feels a bit like a steward, and they're in a safe place, but it's like protecting the innocent or shielding the innocent. It could even be like censorship, not wanting these innocent hearts to see something that's about to come, but it's something to do with protection. And I'm still trying to figure out how to, there's a, excuse me, there's an element or an elemental or a mythology that has been mischaracterized as dark, and it's not. And there's some kind of protection that's coming, and some kind of protection that someone knows they're going to have to shield the innocent from seeing some kind of ending take place. But it is going to bring about a new beginning. I hope that made sense. Almost like the Reaper is coming, but the Reaper isn't scary like we've been told. It's a protective Reaper energy. That's where I'm going here. All right, so in Strength, Fears, and Feelings, you have the High Priest in the upright. So that is a civic institution. It's pointing at death. So there are two keys there. So this can mean moving in, but it actually feels like this civic institution is moving out. They're moving out. There could be something about to happen to them. And there's someone innocent shield, or someone that's aware, or someone that is bringing a message. Someone is shielding the innocent, or the animals, or the young, or the pure. And in their strength, fears, and feelings, like in their intention, they're bringing a death to something in the name of protection. And in their strength, fears, and feelings, they're in alignment with a higher power, with God. Whoa, this is deep. In intuition, you have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. So that feels like it's a stand down. It feels like it's a surrender. It feels like somebody is dropping their weapons. Someone is tired. Very, very, very tired. This is a wounded warrior. This is a wounded warrior, and they're in the reverse. So someone's defeated right here. Somebody is defeated. Someone is going through a transition, an ending and a new beginning. This could also be someone showing this dying institution something, but they have to shield themselves. They're holding a coin, but it doesn't feel like a gift. It feels like a divider. Like it literally feels like a shield. Like, don't look, in a sense. And I don't mean don't look innocent. I mean don't look at this ending voiced to the innocents, because you don't want to scar them or like look away. There's something you want to look away from, or you want your kids to look away from. And somebody is defeated here, and it's this institution. It's a house, it's a church, it's a government building, it's a school. It's still trying to stand up though. And it's like there's like rioting outside, there's people giving up. It could be the rioters as well. And I don't want to call them rioters. I don't think they're rioters. But this card, maybe this is something that's coming. It could also be this institution, because they're pointing at this. I just see the fire, and I see the guy on the horse, the headless horseman, or his head's on fire, like pointing at that, because they have nothing else. They want this. They want, and oh yeah, and these could be people shielding themselves from that, staying innocent as well. This is also awareness of what this institution wants. But I'm also feeling the institution is in this feeling of defeat, definitely. They're at the end of their days. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, and I don't mean death. I don't mean literal death. I mean something's crumbling, something's falling. Okay, so in the outcome, closure, I mean, you have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. This is putting on a brave face. So someone is not feeling brave. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. This could also be about losing money, losing stability, losing momentum, losing traction. Someone's really losing traction here. But at the center is understanding. It's like a learning. Oh, you know what this feels like? It kind of feels like this institution. I just thought of news and media and corporations and governments, all that stuff. They project all of this carnage, and people are learning to just switch it off. They're putting up a shield of protection in front of them to divide them from this, whatever this is that this institution is pumping out. And so it feels like it's kind of falling on deaf ears here. It's like their message of fear and carnage is not getting through. It's failing. It's falling flat. It's not landing anywhere. There's no momentum. There's just futile attempts, and people are shielding themselves. Okay, that's what that means. Oops. So your next card, the near future, is the Page of Cups in the upright. That's admiration. That's purity. This could be about children. There are two pages here, two children. Could be a water sign and an earth sign. Somebody could be showing someone or telling someone about a death as well. And there could be, like I'm seeing like a wake here, and something formal. Somebody could be inheriting something here because of a death. But you might not want it, or it's not what you thought it was, or you're putting on a brave face, and somebody's really tired and has given up the fight as well. But in the near future, there's a message of being sorry or a message of admiration. It could be someone's last words as well. Someone doesn't want to know about a death or about some kind of ending and new beginning, and it could be something at a very high level. That High Priest. Four of Cups in the reverse at the base of this, below the Ace, or sorry, the Page of Pentacles in the upright. So Four of Cups in the reverse. So the first thing I think of with that card is someone's worst fears. Someone's worst fears. Someone is afraid of death. Someone's afraid of giving up. Someone's afraid of having, can I put this, oh, I can still be able to see it. Someone's very fearful here. They're very fearful. Someone's afraid the government's going to do something to them as well. Or some kind of higher institution, some kind of authority. But there's a sorry as well coming after that. There's a sorry for putting someone in fear as well. Behind you, you have the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. That's a blessing. Someone is blessed here. But someone was left out of something. Someone didn't get their rightful inheritance. I'm really seeing someone expire here. And someone can't look. Someone could have missed, like someone missed a funeral because of all the craziness maybe. I don't know, this is going in so many directions. I'm so confused. Wow, 3 kids here now. You have the Page of Swords. Funny, because in my head I heard Page of Squids, and I literally just called the government squids this morning. And that's a spy card. So there's someone spying on someone here that is in the outcome. They're not understanding you. Someone is watching you and they don't understand you. And it looks like they could be trying to scare you and it's not working because you filter something. You're shielding yourself. You're shielding something within you that's pure. Could have something to do with Japan. I keep seeing those cherry blossoms. Okay, so you have the High Priestess in the reverse beside the High Priest in your advice. And bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Swords in the reverse, and that is what you don't see coming. And that is somebody getting caught, somebody saying sorry, someone exposing how they truly feel. Seven of Swords in the reverse. But it's also being aware of deception, figuring out someone's deception. Somebody's deception is getting exposed. All right. Queen of Swords in the reverse, your advice. You're breaking your silence. Someone's breaking their silence. Someone has broken away, or your advice is to break away from this dying entity, this dying, but somebody feels like they're being watched, and someone looks like their worst fear here. Someone's facing their worst fear, or someone is speaking out about their worst fears. Somebody is looking for an opportunity, or they're going to speak. They have a message here. And their message is something to do with an organization about to implode. It feels like someone's making an appeal here. It could be people within this organization as well. And because there's some kind of scam exposed, or some kind of lie exposed, or deception, or evil plan. And this could also be someone figuring that out. This person that was being very quiet, someone who was not feeling comfortable, was not feeling safe, but they were keeping things to themselves. And they're right beside this civic organization or this household or something, and there's something about to happen to this higher authority or something like that. This is I just heard cognitive dissonance, that there are people in an organization here. It's about to go under. It is. It's about to go under. There's a big tidal wave coming in this card. There's a big tidal wave. This is something that's going to wash away your sins and expose everything deceptive. But where I was going was there are people in this organization who are flipping over, who are seeing that there's no future, and they're speaking out. Somebody's speaking out, or your advice is to speak out. Yeah, feeling a lot of discomfort. And where I was going was there are people in this organization that are like completely ignoring this kind of feeling of discontent or nervousness. This is also being very, very nervous. So is this. Like, where are we going? Someone's asking, where are we going? Where is this going? Somebody's saying a message to other people that this is not going to end well. And this is making some kind of appeal, or it's some kind of admiration, or this is about your children. There's 3 children in here. Air, earth, and water signs. Wow. All right, let's keep going. Message from Spirit is the 6 of Swords in the reverse. So definitely someone speaking out. That's called declaration. Someone is protesting, or they're screaming, or someone's saying, the bank is empty. Someone is saying, someone is yelling about their money, because someone's being watched. Someone's money is being watched. Someone's yelling about no money, or no tradition, or an end of a tradition, or something has no substance, something is fake. There's some kind of going under, going broke, was a blessing. there's something there about that. There's a blessing attached to being defeated and being made broke and speaking up and speaking to some kind of impending huge transition that's going to end very well and is going to be transparent. All right, what time is it? Oh, I better hurry. Okay, I'm going to put them all down. So you have the Queen of Swords in the upright. You have the Page of Swords in the reverse on the High Priest. You have the Five of Swords in the reverse on the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Whoa. You have the plants in the upright on the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. You have the Queen of Cups in the upright on the Page of Swords in the upright. And you have, wow, Judgment in the upright on the Page of Cups in the upright. That's beautiful, coming in the future. Everything's being revealed. Wow. Okay, where are we? Ten of Wands in the reverse. At the base of this, you have the Hermit in the upright on the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. And you have the Knight of Coins in the reverse in your advice. All right. And bottom of the deck, Seven of Coins in the reverse. Ooh, so yeah, someone's plan is not working and it's being exposed. Someone's not getting paid for something. Someone, oh, that Judgment beside the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, it feels a little bit like someone can feel judgment and purity coming towards them. It could be judgment and a child. It could be a Libra and a child, or it's some kind of balance coming. And it's backed by pure love or pure energy. And it's an avalanche. And there's a big, huge wave about to crash on that little girl. And she's holding blue flowers in her hand. And she's wearing a blue dress. And so there's something blue and watery coming. Or something, ooh. Somebody's going back to sea. And they're being sent off with love and with gratitude and with peace. Judgment card is also means peace in the near future. And I just saw these as fish. So something's being exposed and flushed, like flushed down the toilet. Something's being exposed and flushed out to sea. Something's going down the drain. Some kind of peace is sending something else down the drain. All right, so let's take a drink and go back to the beginning. Okay. Your message from Spirit. So this is a yell. This is someone speaking up very strongly, and someone is speaking to this impending transition, an impending death of something. On that death card, you have the Queen of Swords in the upright. So this is someone who, it could be an air sign. There could be an air sign and a Scorpio listening to an earth sign speaking very, very seriously. Their message could have something to do with shield yourself. There's something coming. There's an impending transition, a deep, deep, heavy, cleansing transition coming, okay? This person understands. This person is listening. This person is taking something seriously. This person is highly placed, high status, highly favored, very clear and unemotional. This person could be bringing this peace and this ending to this institution that has the Page of Swords in the reverse on it. This institution doesn't see something coming. The Page of Swords in the reverse means that it's something they're unaware of. So there's somebody spying up here, Queen of Hearts and the Page of Swords. So it looks like a mother and son. It looks like a mother guiding, a mother energy guiding a message or watchfulness. Somebody someone has love in their heart and a sword in their hand. And they're speaking out from the heart to, so it's like they want peace. Peace is coming. This is peace coming. But this feels like this person wants peace. They're screaming for peace. Because they're stuck in something that's failing and something that no one else can see. Somebody else can see something, and they're bringing this message to someone who understands, who is bringing peace. But where I was going with this was love in their heart, a sword in their hand. Excuse me, can you knock things off the counter later? So let's try this again. Love in their heart, a sword in their hand, understanding as well in their heart, but I just lost the other thing I was going to say. And that was because of Bluebell or Manu or Napoleon. There are 3 kittens running around, so all right. I'm trying to remember what I was going to say. Love in your heart, a sword in your hand. But peace in your words. But it's not it. But someone's also willing to fight. Someone's willing to fight, but they're trying to use their words to find the sword and the heart in other people's hearts as well. Something like that, I'm not sure. But there is peace coming and some kind of absolution. Something is really getting washed away by this tidal wave of love. It's washing away something, could be church, could be government. You guys. All right. Yeah, and they don't see it coming. So your advice is to speak up. This is also stopping. This Knight of Coins in the reverse. This is not taking any action. So, and then it's beside this stand down card. And then on that, you have the 5 of Swords in the reverse, which is called duel, which can mean fight to the death. But it's also refusing to fight. Somebody's refusing to fight, stopping and refusing to fight. And then 10 of Wands in the reverse. Again, I'm getting this refusing to form up. So I don't know who I'm reading here, because I'm hearing about people forming up, but maybe they're having second thoughts. Maybe they're speaking up to this higher authority. Maybe it's a lot of people, because it looks like it's coming as a shock to this higher authority here. They really don't see this coming. They consider themselves quite bright, and this is coming out of the blue. It is. It's some kind of love and peace, and it's taking the steam out of some kind of hidden plan and some kind of, ooh, I'm not saying that word. Okay, whatever it is, it's taking the steam out of it. Nobody will fight. Nobody will fight. But there's also an element here of fighting to the death. It's like, it's not fighting to the death. It's lying down to the death. It's connected to this feeling of a sword in my hand, love in my heart, understanding. It's also there's a feeling here of somebody will not be shut up. Somebody won't be shut up. All right, so let's go over here with this Hermit. So in the past, you have the Hermit in the upright. That is, it's the traitor. Somebody has an opportunity here to do something. And it's right beside the 10 of Coins in the reverse, and it's in the dark of night, or it's invisible, or And it's also being done out of love. But this person is considered a traitor. Somebody is switching sides. They're finding an opportunity here because this thing that they're in, this formation, someone's worst fear, someone refuses. Someone will lie down till they die. But they won't fight. Up here, it feels like they will fight, but it's fighting for purity. It's fighting for their voice as well. It's not violence. It's more conviction. And somebody is listening, and somebody is bringing peace. And somebody is taking some kind of energy away from a hidden plan that's no longer hidden. And they're feeling really anxious about it. There is an avalanche of love that's coming here. All right, so where were we? I'll try and sum it up because I feel like that is so confusing. I'm also feeling like somebody or somebody's are speaking up here about something they were silent about, something they didn't like, something about not joining a formation. These are people becoming an obstacle, stopping, obstacle, worst fears, speaking up, higher knowledge coming out, going towards other people who are listening, and it's bringing love and peace and taking the sails away from something that was in motion, but unbeknownst to anybody, until these people start speaking up and laying down and refusing to fight. But I keep feeling I'll lie down until I die. And it's stopping something that is not bringing peace or would not bring peace. So they're speaking up. I just keep hearing yelling, like screaming for peace. This is coming from someone's heart, and they are really speaking out. And they are taking some kind of opportunity to educate people, or they're speaking to educated people, but these people are going towards peace and love. There could also even be like no money. And I've been picking up on that for a long time. And there's some kind of anxiety about not having money, and that could be coming out here as well. Like people are voicing their opinion about that. And I do think we're in some ways, I think that the 2030, whatever that is, like you will own nothing and you will be happy. I agree with that. I think that is coming, but I don't think it's coming with a shot in your arm or driving a car that can only go down designated roadways and control. I see we're going back to an organic way of being. I know North America has only had money for, I don't know, 300 years? Maximum. More like 150 years. Anyway, I do feel that there, and it feels beautiful. This is sharing. This is balance. This is giving from your heart. This is admiring each other. This institution is ending. This Queen of Swords could be coming out of this institution as well. And this could have been her not being heard by this institution or this organization or this. It could even be a marriage, or it could be like a household. It could be a family. It's something about somebody else has two keys, but there's somebody outside that's speaking up. And it's going to bring a death to this structure. That could be their worst fear, but there is a refusal to form up here. Because these people that are refusing and in this structure, but they're speaking out from within it, they're feeling their feminine side here. So this could be women, or this could be men that are getting in touch with, well, today is 2-2, what is it? 2-2-2-2-2. It is a day of joining masculine and feminine energies, right? It reminds me of the Two of Cups. It reminds me of the Two of Hearts, forming an agreement. And it feels like these people are breaking an agreement with this higher authority, and they're also stopping something. They're lying down. They're taking the steam out of something. They could be speaking at night or moonlighting. They could be moonlighting, or they're looking for another job because they're quitting a job and they're not going to get any money. So they're moonlighting. They're like transitioning. They're learning. They're learning. So I'm not sure who I'm picking up on. It could be white collar. The High Priestess in the upright is very intelligent and very, very psychic. I feel also that this is somebody listening to their ancestors as well. Someone is listening to their ancestors. And they're speaking about it. About the end of this organization. Stopping some kind of formation. Laying down the fight. Laying down the duel. What was she? Not my grandmother. My great-grandmother's first husband died in a duel. So he wasn't related to me, but her next husband was my great-grandfather. But it just made me think of that. Laying down the duel. Laying down the eye for an eye. Laying down... Yeah, because this is a conflict in the upright. Because of tears. Because of having your feelings hurt. Because of, mutual taking offense. This is no longer... Someone no longer has resentment here. If this is a soldier, I think that in order to follow orders and do violent things as a soldier, you have to have an unhealed part of you within you to connect to. And I feel like there's a soldier or somebody here that's doing something that they didn't care about before. They did something in the name of some kind of organization, and they didn't really dig too deep. It could have brought them admiration as well. So there could have been glory involved. And someone is curing or someone is healing their inner wounds here. And so now they're not driven by their ego. They're giving something up here. But there's something about moonlighting as well. And something about being seen as a traitor, but someone is taking an opportunity to be a traitor. There's like some kind of pride in being a traitor to something that brings death to children. Whoa, I could just keep going, but this is getting way too long, so I'm going to stop there. So I hope that made some sense. Love you guys. Have a beautiful day. All right, bye.